Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. Points on points. Gemini feels like a really big factor here. The energy is so positive around the Earth signs, and I've been telling y'all that for a while. Like, I don't know what these other people got going on and like everybody else, but y'all's energy is like focused on family and the future and team building and growth and expansion and consciousness and spirituality and stability. Okay, it's like your last name, your legacy is what you're focused on. So not necessarily say the family that you were born with, the family that you've created. Okay, that feels like a really big factor here. Just tunnel vision. Isaiah, eyes, anything like that. I think you may be in a position to where you are finally starting to understand that there's no need for you to stop doing everything that you are doing. Like whatever relationships, whatever opportunities, whatever jobs, career, whatever that you have right now in your life is stable. It's bringing stability into your life, or it feels good. It's comfortable, and it's a place to where you can be vulnerable. So it's almost like a sense of pride where you're like, all right, I did that. Like, all right, I think you're having a sense of pride come over you because you're realizing that you have created a very stable life for yourself. You have created a very comfortable life for yourself. And it's almost making you question what is to come because you have a negative Nancy attached to you in the form of a possible air sign or a maternal figure. Mom, sister, auntie, wife, girlfriend, baby mama, daughter. I don't care what this is, right? In-law, okay? It just seems like you have somebody around you that's so negative. And a lot of this feels like it's because they're insecure. In all honesty, they're very insecure. So anytime that they see other people happier than them, they try to ignore it or try to turn away. Like, you know what I mean? If they see you happier than them, they'll act like they don't notice you or they don't care about you or, oh, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're not really going to help you celebrate your wins. And in my opinion, it's because, again, they're insecure, especially if niche, anything like that is a factor in this equation. I think this individual is upset, quaya. I think they're upset because they're not the center of attention in this situation. They feel like another is getting more attention than them. And because of that, it's like, well, I don't want to go. I don't want to come. I don't want to be a part of this. But it's because it's not their show. But why should every show be their show? You get what I'm saying? It's like, or if this is a situation to where this literally has nothing to do with them. So say you have a performance or whatever this may be, a graduation, a baby shower, I don't care what it is, and you invite them, they're like not wanting to come because they aren't the person who's pregnant. They aren't the dancer. They aren't the singer. They aren't the star. And it's like, what? What? The letter J is what's coming to me. This is just so corny to me. I think this individual is in a place to where they're used to being ignored, overlooked, and they're tired of that in their life. So they're being hateful to you and anyone else that they feel like is more popular than them, more poppin' than them on any level. And it's starting to show. Like, you really are in your feelings. You really are in your feelings because you feel like such and such is surpassing you. You're in your feelings because you feel like such and such looks better than you or is more popping than you or is just better than you in general. Like, yes. They are so angry, and it's almost like they're turning red because somebody else is just like I said, better than them. I just don't get that. Like, it's almost, I don't know. I guess that's just a competitive individual. Like if they're better than you, they're better than you. It just is what it is. And I think they're just losing their shit. They're in a place, Libra and Aries, Gemini again. They're in a place where I think y'all just need to stay away from the air signs. They're in a place to where they're popping off and they're acting a fool and they're so old, like to where it's like, what about maturity? My gosh. It just is what it is. You cannot reason with fools. You know what I mean? There's no reason to argue with fools. because you'll look like one too, right? So this is the part to where you just cut them off. Like, ain't nobody about to argue with your dumb ass. Ain't nobody about to keep arguing with your evil ass. Like, because you want me to look evil just like you. You want me to look toxic and hateful just like you, or you want me to look like I'm on the same type of time as you. And this is a one-sided situation. This is one-sided beef, one-sided hate, one-sided envy, care, car. Scorpio. It's like, but I feel Virgo. It's like this is a one-sided beef, and they're so like, it's almost like they're trying to like whispers behind somebody's back, like yeah, and this and that and da. But it's like, no, you're just envious, my bitch. You're just envious, and you're going crazy because nobody believes you anymore. Everybody can clearly see that this individual is competitive and jealous, especially if it's Sagittarius, Scorpio, a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusper, or any fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're competitive. And nobody around them is trustworthy either, because they believe them over anybody. Even when this person looks like they're lying, sounds like they're lying, they still believe them. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, why are y'all listening to this punk ass bitch and her lies? Does that even sound credible to you? But they don't care. They don't care. And it's all because this is their friend. This is their family member. You feel me? I keep telling y'all, one band, one sound. But this is uncalled for when it's not right morally. This is uncalled for when these individuals are just flat out wrong in this situation. That's why they're getting cut off. Like, all y'all bitches is in denial and y'all riding out for a fucking yes man. So I'm cutting all of y'all stupid bitches off. Period. I don't give a fuck how much I like you, love you, care about you. You want to continue to help this conniving ass bitch. You want to support this fake ass bitch who you know is not telling the truth. You know this person is not being honest in this situation, but you still want to ride for them. So fuck all of y'all. This chapter is over with. This feminine energy is detaching themselves from these people, from this person, and they may be changing their number over the next, I would say, 3 months or so. Their contact information is going to change to where they're not going to be accessible. And everyone's going to wonder where they are, what's going on with them. And nobody will have a clue. Nobody. And I think that's where the issue comes in for these other people, because they'll be curious about this person's life, but won't have access to them while they miss them so much. But they'll be stuck with this individual that brought the losses into their life. Didn't I say they just want to be the center of attention? They just want to be the top dog in this place, in this space, in this environment. So let them have that, because they'll be as toxic as possible to maintain that position. Tish. But these people look like they need to go get tested. So don't ever feel like you're missing out on anything. Sometimes rejection is God's way of protecting you. And that's what it feels like. These people are sick as hell together. Nisha, Nishi, they're sick as hell together. Miguel, they're sick. They're sick because they mess with boys that like fucking boys. And they're trying to hurry up and cover this up because they're like, how do you know that? How did you know that? How did you know that? Same person that calls themselves being snakes to other people socially, trying to expose them, got that shit. They got a